Hey Scorpio, welcome to your October X reading. How are you, love bugs? How was September for you guys? Drop a comment below. Let me know. What were you feeling? What was the vibe like for you? It helps me connect with your energy. And I use that for your future readings, right? If you're new to Soul Embers, hi, my name is Andrea. I hope you find a message within this reading today that really does resonate and you choose to stay for the journey. Everything you guys need to know on this reading, how I go about doing my readings, it's all in the description box below. So check it out. And of course, I am open and available to personal readings. So if you vibe with my style and would like a personal reading, contact details and instructions are also in the description box below. And most importantly, thank you to everyone for their views, subscribes, likes, shares. I love the energy you bring to Soul Embers and I'm so unbelievably grateful. So thank you. Now, Scorpio, what's going on with this ex? What brings you to this reading? Who am I connecting with? What's going on with you, Scorpio? Who am I connecting with? What is this about? What is it that you seek to know? Who is this person? What do they want? What are their intentions? What is going on with Scorpio and their ex? What are the messages we have? What are the messages for Scorpio? What do they need to know about this ex? What does Scorpio need to know? What energy are we releasing, healing, letting go of, embracing? About that, guys, had to temporarily pause. Before we jump into it, let's get some real Scorpio vibes happening in here and light your candle. All right, so what's going on, Scorpio? Let's have a look. What's going on with this ex? Oofed. Okay, how are you feeling about this situation? What brings you here? Take the lead. Ooh. You know, I don't remember if it was Virgo or if it was Capricorn that got the same card in exactly the same spot. So I'm feeling that you're possibly getting ready to communicate is what I'm feeling. How you're feeling about this situation in whatever way that, whatever form that comes in, there is something that has you, either you're at your wit's end and you feel that something needs to be said and a decision needs to be made and the words need to be spoken, and you know what you want for your future and you're not afraid to take action anymore. You're not going to sit on the sidelines anymore, Scorpio. When it comes to this particular person, you just want movement with or without them. And so I feel that there has been a time where a lot of things have been kind of, you've been dancing around certain issues or not addressing, let's say, some very important aspects to a relationship that, or you haven't been addressing the way you'd like things to be. And so it's reached that point now where something needs to be done, something needs to be said so that you can make your forward movement. It's almost like you're cutting your losses. No matter what the outcome is, you're ready to take that leap. Okay, so what's going on with this ex? Just breathe. So this ex seems to have possibly, you know, you guys haven't been talking. Some exes, some people do still maintain communication with their ex. I feel that you guys haven't been communicating recently. Maybe they're taking the time out to really think about everything, trying to do that inner reflection and figure out, I guess, figure out what happened here, where things went wrong, where did this all break down, and really kind of gather themselves before they can even start rebuilding towards a future. So you're ready to take action and get some answers. I feel that this non-communication has really been affecting you, Scorpio, and that you just want out of this stagnant energy when it comes to this ex. Whereas this ex is happy to just sit there for now as they meditate, or they think about and reflect on everything that's happened and just take some time out. You're like, no, I'm ready to make a move in whichever way that comes. So the strongest message I'm getting for you for October is literally taking the lead, and making the change regardless of what transpires from this communication. So let's have a look. Let's break this down. Let's break this baby down. I just, the cards are feeling really stiff. They don't want to shuffle. There's an element of inflexibility here I'm getting. Maybe you do lack the patience. Maybe this ex of yours has asked for a temporary break and it's just not aligning with what it's not making sense to you. When you care about someone, you don't take temporary breaks. That's what I'm feeling. When you care about someone, you don't take so much time to contact them. You want to know that they're okay. And these are issues that you want to address. You really want to know where they stand. You know what you want, Scorpio, and that's the bottom line. And it just seems like the way this ex of yours is choosing to do things is showing you the opposite of what it is that aligns with your vision when it comes to love. Okay. So what I'm getting here is, that time where we're not talking to someone and we start to make up the potential of what could be going on. We're imagining things to be a particular way because we would do things a certain way. The result of their actions are showing you, based on how you would do things, how they could be feeling. For example, let's say, wouldn't stay out of communication with someone you really cared about, regardless of what's happened, because you care about them, and you wouldn't be able to maintain that distance. And so when they're maintaining that distance to you, it feels like they don't care. So we've got two very different personalities here on how they do things. And the way you're perceiving them to be doing things right now is causing for you to create unnecessary potential scenarios that may be going on. They definitely are attracted to you, but I feel that you often shut them down, Scorpio. They want to come towards you in a particular way, and because it's not in a way that you want them, they often feel rejected. So what they're offering you is not enough. And that feeling of rejection and you just shutting them out is enough for them to go completely quiet this time round. There is a certain, capacity that they have of giving in this particular circumstance, and whatever it is, it's just not enough for you, and they're really feeling it, really, really feeling it. Maybe they're just interested in an intimate relationship, but there is care there. It's almost like friends with benefits, right? There is a care factor there. They value you. It's just that they don't want a commitment. That doesn't necessarily mean that they have others in their life. It's just that they don't want to commit to the day in, day out type of a relationship where they're answerable to someone. And that may not align with you. But every time you shut them down or you shut them out because they don't align to you, they do feel the rejection because they still want you in their life, even if it doesn't make sense to you. I feel October is going to bring them some kind of clarity or some kind of, the penny's going to drop for them in one way or another, and they're going to take action towards maybe being a little bit more honest and taking ownership and setting things straight for you too. I also feel that, you may want to take the lead towards bringing this back into fruition, let's say, or saying what you've got to say and finally putting it to rest so you can follow your dreams, because it's not like you don't have choices. I do believe you have choices. I just think that this particular person is someone that you are very interested in. And doing the right thing by you is very important to you, Scorpio. You don't want to let this go. You're spending a lot of time in your head, though, thinking about what this person could be doing when you're not in communication. Another message that I'm getting for you, Scorpio, is that you're definitely taking the lead towards your happiness. And there is a new beginning coming for you. October offers you the opportunity to cut through all this illusion, confusion by having this communication with this person, whether they approach you first or you them. There is this decision that's going to leap you cause you to leap into action and out of stagnancy, and you are looking at a brighter future, a brand new brighter future with a lot of choice. You've been waiting, and you've been waiting for them to communicate. Maybe you communicated with them the last time and you haven't heard back from them, and so now you're a little bit stuck as to which action you're going to take. You've decided to inaction, but that inaction is really causing you a lot of inner turmoil because it just goes against what you really want inside. You're respecting your own self-worth enough, though, to think, well, if they care about me, then they will message me. So let's have a look at what this is about. They really want to come towards you. They want to offer an apology. They want to speak to you from the heart about what they've been experiencing. That was the second interruption I've had during your reading. I'm feeling a frustration. Nothing happens by accident, right? And I feel that there may have been quite a few just things that would come in the way or obstacles when it comes to this situation. But anyway, so yeah, this person does definitely want to express how they feel, what's been keeping them, what they've been thinking about, how passionately they feel towards you. They want to express, they want to come from the heart space in a sincere way and follow. They feel that it's necessary for them to follow their heart and be open and honest, so that you can understand that even though they're not able to give you what you are looking for, it does not mean that they don't care. It just means that what they're giving is not what you're wanting. Sorry, too many cards, guys. And then ultimately, you're going to be faced with this decision again. You're definitely going to be faced with this decision again, where you're going to be a little bit, you may feel that push and pull energy, whether you should offer them another chance, possibly, whether you're willing to accept things as they are, whether you trust that this is something you can live with, basically. Whatever you decide, though, the message I have for you, Scorpio, whatever you decide is going to bring you a lot of happiness. It's going to put you into action. There have been obstacles I'm feeling, and there has been stagnancy with this for quite some time. And it has caused a lot of confusion. You're at the final stages of that. That's what I'm getting. That's what Spirit wants you to know. So how do you work with this energy? How do you work with this? How do you work with this? What will help you make the best decision, let's say, that will put you in line with what's best for you? What could that be? Surrender to effortlessness. Yeah, I can get that. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. How interesting is that? So, not getting what we want. I'll just put this into a little bit of perspective. And guys, please flip the energies if you need to. If that sounds more like them and you sound more like, or they sound more like you, flip it, right? It is a general reading. But what I'm getting here is they don't align with what you want. Are we holding them responsible, Scorpio? Because they're not able to give you the level of commitment that you're looking for. And when they tell you that they care, you don't believe that because it doesn't come in a way that meets your requirements, let's say. Do they need some time, and they've expressed that and you've communicated, and it's caused them to go further into, I guess, isolation from you. And now you're feeling again that you want to take the lead. Allowing them the space that they need will help them come to the decision they need to come to quicker, and it will be a lot more natural. Coming up, I feel that there may be, even so, you may be trying, if this person does come back around with this apology, or they come from their heart space, and you do consider reconnecting with this person, are you forcing yourself to be in a situation that doesn't align with you because you really care about them, Scorpio? But it's not ultimately, you don't share the same goal? These are the types of questions that you can ask yourself, I guess, in October, that will allow you to determine where you stand and what's important for you. And really surrendering to effortlessness. Thinking about what does it look like to go with the flow when I'm faced with a certain scenario with this person? Do I feel like I have to really, really hold back from communication and it doesn't feel right, so I'll communicate? If it comes naturally and you feel like doing it and there's no resentment tied to that, communicate. If it feels that you shouldn't have to and it works the other way, allow it to flow, allow it to unfold naturally, give it space to breathe so that it can work itself. Without breathing, we're actually flooding it, we're drowning it, we're not allowing a flow to occur, right? We're not allowing that flow of energy to take place between the two of you. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you found that helpful. If this does sound like your reading or your story and you'd like to explore this a little bit deeper, especially allowing yourself to just surrender, I feel, not just to effortlessness, but to the situation, to divine timing and what's right for you. as well as a little bit further into this person's feelings towards you, feel free to reach out for a personal reading. I would love to do one for you. Contact and instructions are in the description box below. If not, have a great month, and I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Scorpio.